Hi folks. Well, it seems like our good friends in Nippon, Nihongoku, Japan, they're sliding down that slippery slope to where? American liberalism, political correctness. It is now infecting Japan. And for the last so many years, I've been warning the good people in Japan, any vestiges of American liberalism, leftist, political correctness, you need to extinguish it immediately. Because if you allow it to grow, and if you say to yourself and to others, well, it's just this one little thing, it grows. It's like a cancer. Leftists are never satisfied, especially American type ones. You let them accomplish one goal, they'll go after another. They'll go after another. Until your culture, which is beautiful, will be destroyed as our culture has been, thanks to the leftists. And what brings this to mind? There's a city called Kawasaki City, and it's between Japan and Kawasaki City in Japan, between Tokyo and Yokohama. And they passed an ordinance. Let's read together what this ordinance reads in part. Bans discriminatory language and actions against those from countries or regions other than Japan in public spaces. Okay, we'll examine that. But as a result of this ordinance, which I really don't understand, it takes effect sometime, I think, in January or in 2020. A gentleman was fined X amount of yen because he posted on social media something offensive towards Koreans. It wasn't violent, it wasn't vulgar, but you could consider it offensive. And it was totally unnecessary what he wrote. It was rather ignorant. But he was fined under that ordinance because it became hate speech. You understand that? In a republic such as Japan and the United States, Canada, Australia, all these other places that enjoy free speech, if you have free speech, the residual is you're going to get offended. And you absorb it at the price of keeping free speech. So you say, well, it's just one little city this is taking place. Another city will adopt it. Another city will adopt it. And before you know it, free speech is being extinguished or is being marginalized, such as here in the United States. It's going to happen in Japan. You allow this ordinance to continue and it will grow. The best thing is for the good people in Kawasaki City is to implore those who passed this ordinance to reverse it, to retract it, to get rid of it. Because hate speech laws are really laws against free speech. You have to toughen up if something says something to you that's offensive. Now, the worst part of this is, which I haven't seen in this country yet, it's only basically if you say something distasteful towards people who are not Japanese. What? So in other words, my good friend in Japan, Shun, I can say hateful stuff towards him, towards his heritage, while I'm in Japan, and that's okay. But if I say it towards someone not of Japanese heritage or blood, then I'm violating the law in Kawasaki. Now, is that not ignorant? How is everyone equal under the law when under this law everyone is not equal? Gee. This ordinance needs to be re-examined, and I would suggest somebody please challenge it. I doubt if it's going to withstand the test in a higher court. I hope it would not. Hold it! Stop the presses! Upon further research of the Japanese Constitution, Chapter 3, Article 14, it reads, everyone is equal under the law. Gee. On the basis of that in the Japanese Constitution, I would think that that ordinance in Kawasaki City is in violation of Chapter 3, Article 14 of the Japanese Constitution. Somebody, please challenge it. Stop the suppression of free speech in Nihon. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless our good friends and trusted allies in the land of the ordinance and Nihongoku, Japan. And please, dear God, put the brakes on them sliding down that slope into American leftist liberalism, political correctness. Spare their culture the destruction we now face here in the United States. See ya.